All right, so if I go over 15 minutes, it shuts me off. So anyway, so I'm back with part 2. We're just going to go over a few more, and then I'm going to give you some to do for practice. If I am looking at feet to yards, I'm going from a small to big. So if I go from small to big, that means I want to divide. However, I can make it easier on myself by switching them around and putting the doing an input-output chart. I'm just going to do a small one here where I put the larger unit on the left, the smaller unit on the right, which would be, and what do I know about yards and feet? I would look on my reference chart, and I would know that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet, okay? So I can make a full chart from there. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6, because I'm multiplying 1 yard times 3 feet in a yard, okay? That's what I'm doing. I can also go back to what I showed you before with the multiplication chart. So I can look over here and I can, let me erase this from the last time. I can use my multiplication chart. I'm going to look at the 3's, okay? Because there's 1 yard has 3 feet. So think of this as the yards and this is the feet. So 1 times 3 is 3. 2 yards times 3 feet in a yard is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 3 is 15, so forth and so on. So I can use that multiplication chart. It might be a good idea to go ahead and print this one out, or you can create your own, which is even better. But anyway, so what I did was I actually made an input-output table that went from 1 feet all the way to 12 feet. So yeah, 1 feet all the way to 12 feet. So I was able to get most of that on there. Okay, so wait, I'm sorry, I did the wrong one. That was feet to inches, my bad. I did not do one for yards to feet. But I know I can go back to my multiplication chart and figure it out. So we figured out that 27 feet is equal to 9 yards, because 9 times 3 is 27. So 12 feet is equal to how many yards? Okay, so if I have 12 feet and 12, oops, sorry, wrong way. That's something to be careful of if you're doing it this way. Make sure you're getting into the right spot. So my 12 feet would go here. So 12, okay, I could divide by 3, or what times 12, or what times 3 gives me 12, okay? 4 times 3 gives me 12. So 4 feet, sorry, 4 yards is equal to 12 feet. Let's see if we're right. There we go, see? Okay, so 36 feet. So in this case right here, I would probably go ahead and do the chart all the way down, okay? So 36 feet, what times 3 gives me 36? Oops, yes, I have it. 12 times 36, or sorry, 12 times 3 equals 36. What times 3 equals 30? That would be 10. Oops, I'm opening the wrong thing. 21 feet equals how many yards? Well, yards times 3 equals feet, so what times 3 equals 21? 7 times 3 equals 21. See, I can even look this part up on my multiplication chart. And then we have 6 feet equals how many yards? Yards are equal to 3 feet, and 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So what times 3 equals 6, and 2 times 3 equals 6. So there's going to be 2 yards in the 6 feet. No, I went through that very quickly. Okay, so this is where I want you to do your own. So I'm going to go through these slides. You're going to pause the video when you see the slide. You're going to work the problem out. Okay, once you work it out on blank paper, then you will start your video again to go to the next one. And here's another problem. So you're going to pause the video again, work the problem, go to the next slide, which is another problem in a little bit different format. Work the problem. When you have finished it, go ahead and start your video again to the next one. Okay, when you get to the next one, this is the last one. Work it out on the paper, and then what I have done for you is the next slide. Actually, the next slide is blank. Okay, the slide after this has the answers. Okay, I don't want you to go to the next one. You're going to have you won't be flipping between slides. You'll be pausing and starting your video. So when you go to the next slide, when you start your video back up, you're ready to check your work. Then you're going to start it again. And here are the answers, and I'm gonna take those back real quick. But so you'll see where the answer key is. You can check your own answers. You can have brother, sister, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, anybody check your answers for you. But just note that if you got them wrong, let's go back and look and see why you got them wrong. Okay, see if you can find maybe a mistake that you made, something, try a different way that I've showed you. And see if you can get that correct. Okay. All right. So I'm going to post these 2 videos to our, well, you'll have gotten them then. They'll be on Google Classroom. And tomorrow, this will be the last one on length. We will start converting with liquid volume. Okay. It's going to be the same thing, just different units of measurement, but it's done the same way. Once you learn how to do the conversions, it's really pretty easy after this, okay? All right, so let's do some hard work, some good practice. Also look in your power focus area because there's practices in there that you can do as well, okay? So the practice area on measurement with volume and liquid capacity. And let me find a stop. Okay.